relevant. You did it with a video, almost a tribute video, I think, to John Calipari. You were not happy with the fact that Cal was saying that you were difficult to deal with, or you may not play the annual Kentucky Louisville game. You came back with a video basically going through every little detail of what had happened and where it was right now. Where does it stand? Are you and Cal, have you broken bread? Are you meeting? Where is halfway between Louisville and Lexington that you guys could maybe meet and break bread and resolve this issue?
We were looking for a neutral site opportunity, but that didn't materialize. So we'll play at the Yum Center. I'm not going to do another video here on your podcast and up your followers by 50 to 100 now that I'm relevant. So, yeah, it was frustrating, but hey, it's scheduled. We're excited to play the game. I certainly wanted to make sure my seniors got an opportunity to play. I mean, it's a great rivalry, as you know, and never at one point did we not want to play the game. We're just trying to figure out the best way to go about playing it, and said what I said.
So what was the response you got? I was surprised at Cal's response. I thought he'd come back a little harder on you with some creativity. And
yeah, I can only be responsible for myself. So
for your own actions and words.
And some days that's tougher than others. I would say that there wasn't much response, quite honestly. What you saw publicly was probably what we got as well.
How many followers did you gain through the video? That's what I want to know.
I have no idea, but a few, that's for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. December 26th. That's the date of the game, which to me, it really surprises me because I don't understand why you would play a game that close to Christmas. First of all, it makes it very difficult. You can't send your kids home for Christmas. And it's right now a hot button topic. I talk to coaches around the country. Some are saying we want to send our kids home for Christmas. With everything that's gone on in the pandemic, their parents certainly want to have the kids home for Christmas. You can't do that on December 26th, obviously.
Well, you see, so I think there's a misnomer that you have to take off those 3 days around Christmas. Like, we're going to give our guys off after, the Kentucky game, the 27th through the 30th, before we play our an ACC game in the beginning of January. So we'll have enough time to give them off and then get back to practice leading up to that first, I shouldn't say first conference game, but a conference game, our first one in January. But, I'll be honest with you, it's a dilemma. You send your kids home because you feel like it's the right thing to do. The cases that we've had of the virus have been, for the most part, when guys have gone home. And the last thing we want to do is bring a couple guys back sick because, by the time they get over the virus, it's a 21-day ordeal, from the isolation period to the return to play protocol and all the heart testing that they get. Not to mention, it's not like they're sitting there on the sideline watching what you're putting in or, watching, what you're preparing or who you're preparing to play. They're sitting in their room. So it's just, and we're not going to be the only team. I just got to figure out, Jeff, if actually sending them home or just giving them time off is the right thing to do.
Yeah. And again, do you want them on a plane, flying home? Can they drive somewhere to family? It's difficult. Hey, one more question that I know a lot of people have for you, and then I'll be done with the Calipari topic, I promise. What's your relationship like with him? I think that's what surprised a lot of people, that you put out the video and people wondering, well, is this something where they've got some good, I think it's great for the Kentucky-Louisville rivalry. I think it's much needed. At the end of Pitino, Cal, it got really boring.
We appreciate your input on that. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean,
your input,
Yeah, we need to spice it up, and you've done that. So I like it, but is your relationship just kind of see him at a gym and you'll talk to him for a few minutes? What's it been like? What is it?
So to be honest, when I first got the job here, it didn't have much of a relationship. He obviously was the assistant coach that recruited Sean Miller, my old boss. So, some events that we would play, we had a couple events that we played Memphis in. You know, I saw him a little bit. I obviously, you know, I've worked a couple fantasy camps where he's been at. But, you know, to say that it's been more than just cordial, or that, you know, we're great friends, or I knew him very well prior to, wouldn't be accurate. You know, I'm the Louisville coach. You know, he's a Kentucky coach. You know, we're not, hey, come on over to the house and let's watch some Netflix. I mean, it's not reality. Like, I'm trying to, you know, run a program that, you know, that's an intense rivalry here in the state of Kentucky, as you know. So it's fine. You know, I don't feel like it's contentious. I don't feel like, you know, there's bad blood. He may feel differently. I don't think so, but I don't really spend time worrying about it.